It's your girl Bless, and I'm here to do a real short video. Romania home. I know get the key for me. I'm here to do a real short video, and as I am doing my video, my son is home. Let me show you my son. Yeah, my soldier. Yeah, that's my little soldier. I love him, your sister. Afternoon. And that is Little Bless. Alright. So back to me. So yeah, I'm here to do a real short video to encourage our youth. So Jamaica had an election, and the Jamaica Labour Party is now the ruling party here in Jamaica. We congratulate them, and we pray that they will do what they say they will do, and that the opposition party will work alongside the Jamaica Labour Party to ensure that they do what they say they will do, and that this country will run to benefit our people, the citizens of Jamaica. However, I'm here, and I always have to ask the question. It's come Monday, today is the 5th of September. So come Monday, the 8th of September, all schools in Jamaica will be up and running. We are set back 1 week because of the election, but we will be up and running come Monday, September 8th. Parents, are you okay? I think I asked you this question already. Are you okay? How you doing? The school fees, the 30,000 school fee, the mommy. Hi, mommy. How are you? Thank you. I finally catch you live. Yeah, yes. The $30,000 school fee. Who is this? Hi. What's your name? Real baby. Hi, real baby. How you doing? Yeah, the $30,000 school fee and the books. Now, this is a math book for my daughter. You know how much I pay for this book? 8,700 Jamaican dollars. 8,700. Marlon Johnson. Good afternoon. Marlene. Oh, okay, mommy, okay. Right, so I pay $8,700 for this book, and this is one of many books that was on my child book list. And this is for one child. I have another child, my son. There's a book on his book list for over $9,000. So I'm asking parents of Jamaica who is supposed to send back our children to school, are you okay? Were you able to purchase all of these books? And I don't have a problem purchasing the books, I have a problem when they are not used. Because last term, my daughter, at least 5 of her books were not used. The only time they were used is if I give her work out of it, or she decide to write up in it. But she and no teacher in no classroom went through anything in the book. This book cost 8,700. She have a little literature book, 4,800. I don't know why the price of education is so expensive, knowing that education is the key. A country cannot run if the people in the country is not educated, right? We're not saying that everybody is going to be book smart and everybody is going to be doctor, lawyer, Indian chief. Some of us are going to be have some skills like dressmaking and and shoemaking and all of that. But everybody come together to make the society. Now, whether you're going to have a skill or you're going to be one of those high class profession, you need an education. You need the basic education. This is a math book. This is a math book. You need maths for anything that you're going to do. Because if you're going to be a dressmaker, then you're going to need measurements. Measurements are numbers. Numbers are math. So you need basic maths. And one maths book, how many parents is able to afford this? Marlene Robert. Yeah, thanks. How many persons are able? Remember, now in Jamaica, minimum wage is $16,000 per week. Thank God the ruling party say within the next 5 years it will move to 32,000. I can't wait. But if for those who are getting $16,000 per week, one of this book for your child is $8,700. How much left out of the 16,000? I wonder if I'm doing the calculation. It's rough. It's rough on parents, and it goes back to Bible, because Bible says in the last day the rich shall be richer and the poor shall be poorer, because there is no way minimum wage will be able to do this. My daughter's school fee was $30,000. This is separate and apart from this book. $30,000 out of $16,000 minimum. Mark, I don't work minimum wage, but we are talking for, we can't just look out for ourselves. And lucky for me, I have a good husband who is the father of my 2 children, and he's there with them, and he will do whatever he has to do to ensure that his children is okay and they go to school. But what about the single moms? What about the single father who is working minimum wage, who have the school fee for $30,000 and books like these for $8,700? One book. One book. What do they do? I don't know what they're supposed to do. But I thank God for Jesus, that his word never fails. And the word saying that the last days the rich shall be richer and the poor shall be poorer. And for people to get out of poverty or to be able to maneuver this world, they need an education. But education is so far out of reach that many will not get the education that they need. So many times they're walking on the road and children are on the street wiping car glass. I'm not talking for any other country but Jamaica, because I live here and I see it. I have heard stories of parents having more than one children like myself to send to school, and they have to choose which child is more important to go to school. Right now, I had orientation at my daughter's school a couple days ago. And in the orientation, one parent asked, how much should you give the child for lunch money based off the price for lunch at school? You know what the teacher opened her mouth and said? You are to give the child $1,500 per day. One child. Now I have 2 children. So basically you are saying that I am to find $3,000 per day for a child. 3,000 times 5 is how much that? 3, 5, 15,000. I'm looking at about 60,000 per month to give 2 children lunch money for the month to go to school. Minimum wage. Right? So I am praying and I am hoping that something will give. I am saying a prayer for the parents who is unable, is struggling and unable to find what their children need, that God will send a destiny helper to help them out of the situation. That somebody will have. And then you know what is the worst thing with these books? I got one of these books. I got one of these books for free. And I could not give my child a book to go to school. Why? Because every year they change the book. So this book here, I pay $8,700 for it, and maybe next year another child cannot use this book because it is edited. New information, new this, so it is edited. So the child don't want to carry to the school, because when they carry to the school, the teacher said, I am not using that edition, I'm using the new edition. And as a result, the child feel out of place, feel small, feel less than, and is afraid to use the book. When if you really go through the book, the new edition and the old edition basically is the same thing. So parents, let us pray. Let us do our best, and let us encourage the young children that when you go to school, when your mother, when your father, when your other family members sacrifice themselves and try to buy these very expensive books, make the best of it. Make the best of it. Do the best that you can do in school. Do the best that you can do in school, because every day things go up. So the things that your mom and dad was able to afford, now when you grow up and have children, because if this is my children book, you know, 8,007, so it means that when my son reach my age and have children, I'm gonna pay double the price for this book. It wouldn't be 8,007 anymore, it'd probably be 16,000. So the long and the short of it, encourage your children to do their best in school, get an education. And even if your parents cannot afford the book and you're sitting near, because it's not a workbook. It's not a workbook, it's a textbook. So you don't write in the book. So you sit near somebody and you look at the page and you take out the information that you need out of it. Because a lot of us didn't get any books to go to school, but we did very well. So I'm encouraging every children who is supposed to go to school to make the best of your school year. Make the best of your childhood. Sometimes you're too quick to grow up. I am 51 years old and I wish I could have gone back in my mother's house. Yeah? And she prepare my food, and she buy my clothes, and she pay the light and the water and everything. I would have want to go back to my mother's house. Some of you children too quick to grow up, to turn adult. And I'm telling you, adult is not adulting anymore. Adult is stress. When I was a girl growing up, I used to say I can't wait to become a big woman, but I get a rude awakening. And believe me, if you go to the seaside and the fish said the sea water deep, believe the fish him live there. Take it from me. Adulthood is not easy. Take your time, be a child, do your best in school. I'm not saying that everyone is going to be a lawyer and a doctor, but do the best you can. Get your basic education that you can, even if you're going to have a business of your own, you still need that education. You still need to know how your business run, the day-to-day running of the business. You understand? So this is what I have to say, children. Stay focused. Be careful of the company you keep. Some of the company that you keep waste your time. some of the companies that you keep waste your time, and because they waste your time, you don't hear what the teacher say. You go to school, you sit in the back and you laugh and you play, and you dress up nicely, go to school, and it's all about the hype. It's not about the hype, it's about getting an education so that when you turn adult, you can be able to take care of yourself and your children. Thanks to everyone who have joined the live. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and leave a comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate you all. Have yourself a good evening.